To see everyone. Hope we could do well tonight on this little pre-Rumble chat. All of our chats are going over, our live streams are going over to Rumble. And that's just what's up at the moment. So we have to do it over there because YouTube is just not free speech anymore. I can't really. I mean, you can talk about them, but we can't touch them. We can't show them. We can't tell you where to buy them or anything like that. We can't share our own affiliate links. And so that's their platform. I guess that's their right to do. But at the same time, we have the right to go to another platform. So we will be over at Rumble, and we have the right to go to another. And we will definitely be over there. So I'm going to put that in the chat. So there is the link to the Rumble, and we want to make sure that everybody knows that that's where we're going. So we will be over at Rumble, and we'll create a little poll about there. So that's that. So make sure you say hi so we can shout you out. But we'll just talk about any guns. We'll wait for some people to get in here. But we're just talking about any guns that y'all want to talk about. So. So anyway, what's up, G23? Must be the only person in here. Like it? How you doing? A little late tonight. Got the poll up there. We're going on at 6:50 or 6:55. I can't remember. Let's see. 6:50. So we've got 18 minutes before we go over to Rumble. So make sure you vote in the poll if you're going to be over at the Rumble Gun Chat. Sorry, gotta get that neck worked on. I'm gonna be having surgery on my neck, guys. So I'm kind of scared of it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. So because I've never had surgery before, like that's that. So anyway, we're talking about whatever guns y'all want to talk about, whatever gun stuff. But we will be over on Rumble for most of it. Looks like we got 2 people voting in the poll. That's good. 2 people will be over at Rumble. So that's where we have to go. I only do these little chats here on YouTube as an announcement to go to Rumble because that's where we're going. Hopefully it'll work. Might not. So it is. Yep. Cool. Thank you. I've already put in that link, but thank you for putting it in again, G23. I appreciate you, man. So make sure you go over there. G23 is probably over there sitting waiting all by himself, singing "I Was All by Myself." Sorry, my kids are playing in the other room. My wife's running an errand. That's why we're a little late tonight. But so now I will not be able to see you on Rumble. I will not be able to see your chats until I actually go live. What's up, Chris Heitzman? It's way too late in the week to go to work tomorrow. Agreed. Agreed. Fortunately, I do too. So hope everybody's doing well. All right, we got 3 votes in the poll. Who's coming over to Rumble. Oh, we're still at 100%. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So interesting gun things today. Did some orders. I ordered a red dot from PSA, one of their the Sig Romeo 7S or whatever that's on sale. That takes a AAA battery instead of the regular batteries. I thought they might be easier to find during crappy span. That one's going to go on the binary build. And then I'm putting I got iron sights for the 308. I got OD green iron sights for the 308, which I could pick up and show you if we were on Rumble. Can't do that on YouTube. Screw tube, boob tube, whatever you want to call this place. And then ordered some 300 Win Mag and some 223 bullets from Natchez recently. So we'll be doing that. Natchez is a pretty good place to order from. I like Natchez. So anyway, make sure you double tap the screen to hit that like button and subscribe. So we got some cool things going. I'm getting my reloading set up, all cleaned up and stuff, and planning on reloading a whole bunch of 223 5.56 this winter before the third baby comes. Because when the third baby comes, I'm not going to be able to hand load anything. That's just is what it is. Being and out. What's up, Alvaro? So, hope you're doing well. All right, we got 4 votes in the poll. 75% say yes. 25% say. One of you says maybe for a little while, and 3 of you say that she'll be there. So, yeah, and it's just going to be chill like this, answering questions, that kind of thing. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, we're due in February, and we're having a third baby. So, I take Sportsman's Warehouse gift cards for baby showers. I'll just let you know. So that way I can buy the baby a rifle. What's up, Tactical Futtery? Back in the house. All right. I got 6 votes in the poll. One no. Nobody is licking Bill Clinton yet. There you go. So Monica Lewinsky's not in the house. That's good. What's up, Therion? How you doing, man? Or Therion? I like it either way. My oldest is playing with the Labrador. There you go. Does that Labrador hunt ducks? Because if it does, you need to drive down here and let's go duck hunting next weekend. I got a secret spot. It's all the way on the peninsula, but it'll be fun still. What are we talking about tonight? Oh, just anything. It's a free-for-all night tonight. Who's looking miserable as he tries to lie next to me? Yeah. Stole my joke. There you go. Oh, I can steal a good dad joke, that's for sure. How you doing, MC? What's up, Warren Ambrose? How you doing, man? So, I guess that's the next question. What rifle should I get the new baby? I try to buy the new baby a 22, a shotgun, and a rifle, so that they're covered in case guns get banned and grandfathered in before they are old enough to actually use them on their own. So I think the new baby needs a 50 BMG. No, I already have one of those. I'm not letting the kids shoot that one for a while. He isn't well disciplined and he has a hard mouth. Still trying to work on that, but he is 7 now. I don't think I'll be able to break him in at this point. Yeah. I actually broke mine in when she was 4. So we had done some training, but yeah. Ruger 1022. I don't like the Ruger 1022 for kids because the manual operation is just terrible. The Tipman would be much better for the kids, in my opinion. Benelli M3 or M4 AR-15 22 semi-auto pistol. Yep. What's the best gun for self-defense in 45 ACP? Springfield XDM, 3.8 version. Glock 30 is a good one. I've carried that a lot, even up in bear country. with full metal jacket, total metal jacket plus P's, flat nose stuff. Um, Glock 21, like if you're willing to carry a big gun, Glock 21, Glock 41, Glock 41. If you're willing to carry a big gun and you have the ability to wear the clothing necessary and a good hidden hybrid holster. Um, Not a Chris Vector. Stay away from Chris Vectors. They're Jamomatics. A Derringer and 45 ACP. I would also say that any of your 1911s that you feel comfortable with. I mean, Kimber seems like you can get a really good one or a really bad one. Ruger 1911 is really good, but it's magazine picky, which is okay. I mean, it likes the Ruger magazines. Don't do any Wilsons. But yeah, Dan Wesson 45 1911 are pretty awesome. Even some of the Turkish ones are pretty good. Um, so yeah, even some of the Turkish ones are pretty good. I love my Glock 21. I have two of them. I can't show them to you right now because I'm on YouTube. That's part of the reason why people should go over to Rumble. Looks like we have 42% of the people are going to go to Rumble, and 42% of them are going to go for a little while. That's good. Yeah, the HKs are nice. USPs are good guns. Those are really good, reliable guns. They're going to give you a little bit better grip than a Glock. Yeah, I like Glock 21. I like the Glock. In fact, if you'll go over to the Rumble chat, I mean, uh, there's some deals. You can look through my affiliate links stuff. So I'm a 1911 guy on a 10mm 45 ACP. Yeah, you'll be more accurate with your 1911s than your Glocks. But Glocks are still accurate enough if you can shoot them well. So I have a Gerson 1911 and a Colt model 1927. So is 357 SIG worth it? I think so. It's fun. It's a fun cartridge. You can hand load and get a whole lot of different things. You can get that 68 grain plus P plus Extreme Defender, like going out of a Glock 32, going like 3,200 feet per second. Did that Gorn email ever come through? One of them did, yeah. Yeah, we can do some Gorn tonight. So Gorn, we'll do it over in the Rumble chat. But what do? You email me your pictures of your setups and your guns, and we'll talk about them and that kind of thing, and why you want to do it. So if you want to send me Gorn, you can just email it to me. We will do that over on the thing. What's up? Over on the Rumble side of things. Evening, Chuck. What is up, Trigger Bar Philosopher? Everybody go subscribe to Trigger Bar Philosopher. Casting bullets, GT9. Some 55 grain 9mm bullets that are harder than copper. There you go. G9T. Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm assuming they'll go 55 grain. I'm assuming you're getting about 1900 feet per second. And they're going straight through level 3A. I've got nothing. There you go. Yep, send your Gorn over to AlaskanBallistics@gmail.com, or you can do the Real Alaskan Ballistics on Instagram. That's at the Real Alaskan Ballistics on IG. So we'll do some Gorn, showing off some Gorn there. My Oryx hunt in New Mexico starts next week. Sweet, dude. When are you going to come up here and hunt caribou? So, looks like we have one person who is absolutely sick in the head that likes Bill Clinton. So, I'm just going to let y'all know, if you haven't checked out the poll, go vote in the poll. And there is the Rumble link. Make sure that you go do that. In my list, brother. On your list. What's up, Kermel Jen? Okay, eating but waiting in the chat. Man, what you eating? Having a good meal? Is it like home cooked moose? Where you live? Shoot, I'd probably take a. Speaking of polls, jeez, I'd probably take a small moose every year and just cut it up. You're so far out in the wilderness, ain't nobody gonna mess with you out there. Steaks, taters, and squash. There you go. We haven't. Our first year living in this house, we got good squash to grow, and then after that, it was terrible. I don't know what it is. Sadly, no moose this year. Yeah, me neither, but I did get a caribou. So, what is up, Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy? Like that. What do you think about a limb saver pads on a Tico T3X? I'm going to be honest with you. I had a negative experience with them. They did reduce the recoil against the shoulder. They do that. All right. But that also means without a rise in the cheek piece and without a 4.5 inch eye relief scope. That's why I only buy Leopold's, because of the 4 to 4.25 inch eye relief. It used my shoulder as a fulcrum to scope me every time, because instead of just kicking and rising up, it would go back and rise up and hit me every time. So yeah, I don't think limb savers on a Tikka T3X are all that great of an idea. You're better off putting a muzzle brake on it and taming the recoil. Yeah, Leupold VX5 on it. Well, if you have 4 to 4.25 eye relief, yeah, go ahead for it. Go ahead for it. So we do start the Rumble chat in 4 minutes. So like I said, this is just a little pre-chat. Shows that we are going over to Rumble. So there's the Rumble there. What about the pad that backfires advertising? I have no idea what pad he's advertising. I hardly have time to keep up with my own channel, much less anybody else's right now. For that, I apologize. So, Kyle Bryden Conway. Good day, Alaskan B. Have you noticed any measurable difference in knockdown power between 270 win and 30-06? Not really, no. I've only killed one animal with the 30-06. That was my first caribou up here. And then after that, I went into the 7 mag. And I would say there's reasonable knockdown power difference between the 30-06 and 7 mag. 7 mag having a little bit more. Then I would also say that it's a little bit. I've seen animals run with 270. I've seen it's way more important to pick a good projectile, the actual projectile coming out, for knockdown power, which is not a great terminology. It's way more important that the projectile coming out is a good projectile than that stays together and expands, but stays together and is getting enough velocity to deliver a lot of energy. You ideally want it to penetrate through and through so that you really drop the blood pressure. And so, because dropping the blood pressure is way more important than the animal absorbing every bit of the energy. So, yeah, it's a very nebulous thing, and I argue a very poor metric. I agree, Chris. I agree. So, I mean, that's why we use foot-pounds of energy. Even though foot-pounds of energy are kind of irrelevant, because, I mean, they're not irrelevant. They're part of the equation, but they are, accuracy is 90% of it. The actual power, knockdown power, foot-pounds of energy, whatever you want to call it, is 9% of it. And then the 1% of it is the diameter of the bullet, the cartridge you use, that kind of thing. So a lot of people use that TKO formula. I do not, but hey, it works. 2 minutes until Rumble. Thank you for reminding me, because I could have got on a tear there and been late to Rumble. So we are going to continue this over on Rumble. So make sure you're going over there. Don't say hi until I actually go live there. And we will see you over on Rumble, guys. All right, thanks for watching this little pre-chat. This is just to let y'all know where we're going over on Rumble. It's called the I Love This Gun podcast. If you can't find it, it's still Alaskan Ballistics is the channel name. So...